Hey everyone, it is Craig here at Universal Orlando with Mr.
Ryno
Clavin. And tonight we had the chance to get our first look at all of the holiday happenings here at Universal Orlando this season. So that includes...
I almost called it a holiday spooktacular.
The holiday spooktacular. No, nothing spooky about this.
Yeah.
The holidays begin this Saturday. Don't know when this is releasing. It might already be Saturday. Saturday may have already come and gone.
Saturday, November 18th.
That's actually another good point to bring up.
The date.
So we got to look at all of the cool stuff that is happening here, including Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's, and then some of the entertainment in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and we want to go over all of that with you.
So the first thing that we saw was the parade.
Yes.
It's my most favorite time of the year, with the parties and carols and ciders and barrels for everyone here. It's a warm, fluffiest time of the year.
What did you think of the parade?
In the past, I wasn't a huge fan of the parade. Probably about 3 or 4 years ago, I almost despised watching it. I really disliked a lot of the music that was in it. It just didn't do anything for me.
The old parade?
Yeah, the old one. But then, 2 years ago, they kind of amped up the music, changed it around, and then I started enjoying it more. And I think they finally have it, nailed here. So, it's just completely different. If you had an issue before with, pickup trucks pulling all of the floats and such, you don't have to worry about that anymore. They now...
Forgot about that.
All of the floats are independent. So it is, they are state-of-the-art floats. There's animatronics on them, lots of characters.
It was a bigger production than I expected. And I know that's what they've been saying. Oh, it's a production, it's a production. I'm like, yeah, I know. I've seen the parade before. This is a parade.
Yeah.
This is a full parade.
It's completely original in every way, shape, and form.
And I think if you're a big fan of characters, you know that DreamWorks is now part of the Universal family, Illumination. So you got your Minions, you got your Madagascar, which includes all the animals, the penguins. It was not I didn't see anything in there where I was like, this is irrelevant. Well, it was Shrek, maybe.
Yeah.
But Shrek's got a holiday special and...
Exactly. No, Shrek is still very, very popular. So I feel like they chose the right properties to feature in the parade. And
cool balloons too.
Yeah, a lot of amazing balloons. I mean, most of the balloons, I believe, 13 of them are brand new out of 15 total.
Yeah.
So
I did also like kind of how they incorporated some of the classic stuff, like the little elf balloon.
Yeah.
And like was in the train at the end, and
exactly. And they still had the original part. They had like their nods to the Nutcracker that they've always used in the parade before too. I can't wait to see it with actual people, though, here with the media.
I know, it was super awkward because they would come to our side of the street, wave to us, and then go wave to nobody, and you're like, huh. And also, since it's the first thing we did, too, there's a weird energy, so it's like, a lot of, like, you're like, it sounds empty. And,
exactly,
It's going to be a lot of people cheering and excited and pointing.
Yeah, but as always, you have to watch it as close as you can to the tree at Macy's in New York. I mean, there are no bad spots to see the parade, but there is just something about watching Santa light up that tree there. It's really good. So I give massive props for everyone at Universal who made this parade. It is definitely like 10 notches above the old Macy's holiday parade.
For sure.
So I enjoyed it.
So we went from there, and then they walked us over to Diagon Alley, which is done in like two parts. So London has these beautiful lights all set up outside. They didn't really give us a second to stop at any of that stuff, but because they needed to get us inside, fill us with some hot butterbeer, and we know how I feel about hot butterbeer, and see Celestina Warbecks. Am I saying that right?
Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees.
Warbeck.
So we got to watch the holiday performance with the 4 original holiday songs that are now part of the Harry Potter canon. It's all approved by JK, helped created by JK, and everyone involved in it. And I was actually really impressed as always. Celestina is like the premier of theme park performers, in my opinion. Like, I'm not just saying that because we're here.
No, I completely agree. I usually don't like street performance, because I would equate this on. I mean, it's a level above Streetmosphere, but not like everyone sit on the bleachers and watch. But I definitely think this is one of the best things I've seen in a theme park ever. Like, the talent they have involved to create this is always on point. The dancers, the thing, and I'm gonna say the songs really reflect that as well, because there was one. I was kind of like, when it was done, I was like, I kind of hope they release the soundtrack.
There's a spell to make somebody freeze or make something disappear. There's a spell for wiping memories. There's a spell to bring you cheer. But when it comes to magic that I love best, outshining the rest is kind of confess. Out of all the charms and reminder, there's nothing like a holiday spell. Make you dance or make you sing, let the darkest sky shine bright. Feel your heart beat with a tingling as Father Christmas takes his flight. It's fun to cast a spell to change your attire, to conjure fire, to summon a choir. When you sing it out that first Noel, there's nothing like a holiday spell. Accio Christmas, Christmas come to me. Accio Christmas, calling out to thee. Accio Christmas, we've waited so long to summon your magic with a Christmas song. Accio Christmas, come bring out the joy. Accio Christmas, every girl and boy sings. Accio Christmas, all through the year, to the jingle bell season finally here. Bringing out elation in everyone. Conjuration and an invitation to have such fun. Accio Christmas, let the magic start. Accio Christmas, feeling of my heart. Bring peace and love and goodwill unfurled. Singing Accio Christmas all around the world. I made it very clear. I've been dropping hints all year about the gift I hope to find beneath the tree. So imagine my surprise when right there before my eyes was the last gift that a girl expects to see. My baby gave me a hippogriff for Christmas. witch. Some snow and start snowballs. We'll glide right along, singing a song. And even if our lips turn blue, not a thing could compare to floating on air in a witch and winter's winter's love with you.
My only complaint about Soulless Tina's Christmas set is that while the songs were about Christmas, it didn't overly feel Christmassy to me, except for when it snowed.
Well, we're not wizards. We're not wizards.
Yeah, I know, but I enjoyed the songs for everything, all the words, the lyrics with it, the performances, but...
I think the first song she sang, and I can't remember which one it is right now, and I'm sure it was the first one that played in this video, but was like my favorite. I liked them all. Yeah. And we were skeptical originally about the
Accio Christmas.
Hot.
Yeah, the Calypso Accio Christmas.
Which actually turned out pretty good. Yeah. I enjoyed that one, but... Yeah, so that was cool. Then from there, they bust us over to Hogsmeade because the train was off the tracks right now, and we got to see a really cool performance, a Christmas performance of the Frog Choir.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, cast a Christmas spell. How wondrous the ways of Christmas, have a Merry Christmas Day. Move around the sparkling fire, have a Merry Christmas Day. Find a broomstick, beat your stocking, singing to the magic of this place. Join the owls in joyous flocking on this Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, 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 Merry I cast a spell on Father Christmas, hoped to make him see that the nice and not the naughty list is where I ought to be. I cast a spell on Father Christmas, but it made him disappear. Now I'm in trouble, no witch or muggle will have Christmas this year. Ho ho ho, I cast a spell on Father Christmas, sent him to the great beyond. I'll get left out of class unless I learn to use my wand. I cast a spell on Father Christmas, but I had the wrong spell book. So he disappeared from boot to beard, and now my Christmas goose is cooked. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So for me, the Frog Choir is like 2 steps below Soulless Tina. Like, it just doesn't do it in the same way that she does, and I think it's because they make a lot of mouth noises.
Yeah, it's, a cappella. So I feel like a cappella, I say this about everything, but a cappella is one of those things, you either love it or you hate it. I don't think you feel like just middle of the line about it.
Well, and there's something about this show that feels a little like theme parky to me. Whereas, like, Soulless Tina is, like, refined. Like, that feels like I'm in the wizarding world. This is a real thing. Yeah. And, like, the Frog Choir just doesn't have that same resonance for me.
But they're all still really talented. And I will say...
Oh, no,
I will say that while I don't typically watch the regular show, for the Frog Choir, I actually will come back and watch the Christmas
I'm
show.
going to say that too. I have never really stood and watched the entirety. Like, I watched some of the Frog Choir. Don't get me wrong, I like the Frog Choir. I don't want to, like, bash the Frog Choir at all. I just, it's one of those, like, Soulless Tina kind of captures me, and I don't feel as captured with the Frog Choir. However, I will say, the Christmas stuff is definitely, for me, steps up over the
like
the
whole
stuff.
ending with We Wish You a Merry Christmas,
that
done
was
their
cool.
style, that was just, it was on point. I didn't realize, they said that they actually, every holiday season, they added one Christmas song as part of their repertoire. I don't ever remember hearing that in the past. But apparently one of the songs isn't the first time you'll hear it during the holidays, but, you know.
I liked their Christmas songs, though. I actually thought those were cool, too. For ones that sounded a little hokey, I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah, but let's talk about the real star of Christmas.
The thing
At
that
Universal Orlando.
everyone's been waiting for.
The Hogwarts projection show. The magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle, I mean, what can you say? It is magic.
I think this was probably the best use of projection technology I've ever seen, and I'm impartial because impartial is the right word, right?
Yeah,
because
I don't know what you're saying.
I love Harry Potter,
Yeah.
so automatically I like the whole thing. And don't get me wrong, the projections in Disneyland are cool, and the projections on Happily Ever After are really awesome. But for me, I think they just knocked this thing out of the park.
Yeah, this is
They're talking about doing this every 20 minutes.
easily the best projection show I've seen, and you know that I've raved about it this year. I guess 2017 is the year of projection between what's happening over at Disney and Hollywood Studios and then what's happening here. This is just, I mean, I don't know what to say about it. The projections are amazing itself, and on top of that, they just nailed it with the score. That mix of
yes.
original moments, but then with those classic Harry Potter, iconic moments in the score.
You got the John Williams, you got the Alexander Desplat, I thought that was really cool, and it was very unique sounding, and my favorite, not my favorite thing, I love so much about it, because I love the brothers, the Weasley brothers coming out and decorating it, and it all looks like their store, and then I love how it kind of starts a little eerie with the ghosts coming out and singing their choir, and it kind of gets quiet. Another thing I didn't really expect.
Dickensian.
It did. Was the lights everywhere? There were Christmas lights that were in the bushes around the Frog Choir area and leading up to Hogwarts that interact with the show.
I had no idea that was actually going to be a part of it.
So it started happening, and I was like, "This is the coolest thing ever."
That's what makes this show very difficult. Is that I think you actually have to see it multiple times throughout the night. I watched it from the ideal spot, which is kind of just maybe about 5 feet.
Like you're going
above
toward
the Frog
entrance.
Choir stage as you're going up towards the entrance once you could see the full spectrum of it, and that was a great view. It was perfect. I didn't have anything blocking me, and you saw a little bit of the trees, but if you stand further back, then you can really take it all in and get that full experience of being surrounded by the twinkling lights.
I'm curious
but then
what it looks like on the bridge. Yeah,
the bridge was pretty good. The only thing I would say about that is the right side of the castle was a little bit blocked off. I mean, it was...
Did you watch it from the bridge?
Yeah, I kind of made my way down and saw it from the bridge.
I watched it in the same place twice.
I didn't watch it from the exact, like, the whole thing from that place on the bridge, but I stood there for about 30 seconds. You could still see everything. It just wasn't as good.
Okay.
From that spot. But still, I'm
telling you, the lighting with the Christmas decorations, though, the second you walk in, the show's not even going on. You can still see Hogwarts covered in snow, which is really cool. So there's a lot of... It's one of those where it's really something else this time of year.
And all I want to say, when you're finding a spot, just look. If you have anything blocking the castle that isn't like the actual, like the Hogwarts statues out front, if there's nothing blocking you, you have a great shot. You have a great view of it. Yeah. But if there's poles, if there's trees blocking you, they're going to be blocking you during the show. It's not like stuff projects on those as well, too. Yeah. So just keep that in mind with it. But it is spectacular.
I thought it was great.
Spectacular.
I think you should do a live unboxing of your thing.
No.
No?
No, we don't do that.
Oh.
No, I don't do that.
Oh, they gave him a gift, but we don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't want to.
What if it's the lips that come out and they're going to yell at you?
I don't know, but I don't like, at media events every now and then, they do give you a present. That's not, that's just it.
I just assume it's a scarf.
I don't know what it's in there.
Who knows? Now you'll never know.
The world will never know. So, unless you see me wearing something that's in there. Don't know again, but overall, really promising. I liked what I saw from the decorations in the Wizarding World. It looks like they even upped the decorations as we were walking through Seuss Landing as we were leaving. Just overall, this place actually feels more Christmassy than it ever has before.
So let's just hope they keep the park open late, because like in the evening, sunset, it's dark. Like, this is a place I kind of want to like wander and enjoy.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So all I can say is this will not be the last time we're here during the holiday seasons covering this. We'll be back.
Oh, I'm going to watch that parade again.
Multiple times, seeing the parade, Mannheim Steamroller, Grinchmas, everything. So
it's a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
And you know what the best part about it is too? And I was thinking this while we were watching the parade, is how excellent it all is. But it's all included with your annual pass or your park ticket for the day. And I think a lot of credit should go to Universal that they don't have a hard ticket event where they charge people.
They're getting to the point where they easily could if they wanted to. You could technically get to Grinchmas, the Hula Day Spectacular, from Studios, and they could make it a hard ticket event if they wanted to.
Don't give them ideas.
But I don't think they're going to. It's perfect the way it is. So that's our thoughts after seeing this preview. Like I said, we'll be back many times between now and when it's over on January 6th, and we'll be sharing our experiences the way through there. So let us know what you think was the coolest part of everything that we saw tonight, what you're excited about seeing when you finally make it this way, and just whatever else you decide to say. If you want to critique us about how insane we are for talking to a camera for this long.
You're going to judge me on my vest.
Oh, yeah. Just like I am. So, and of course, as always, if you enjoyed this, share it with a friend. Why not?
Sharing is caring. It is the holidays.
It is. So it's the best gift you can give besides cash. But that's going to do it for us, and we'll see you next time when we're out and about. So we hope you all have happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. And a happy Thanksgiving. That comes up first.